All right!
Hey people, hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. Today I wanted to do a quick and easy build guide for Haniel. This is probably the best character in the game. I'm gonna go over some of her kit and what you should be focusing on. And yeah, she's someone you're going to want to max level as soon as possible, as well as her arc. And we'll go through our arc options as they're all kind of good. So first of all, Haniel, she's a buffer. Her main thing is that she buffs the party. Her arc is the Beatmaster one. You'll get this very easily. I'm sure y'all have at least one copy of it. But if you look at this, it like increases the active character's attack by 10. Basically gives her a huge psych damage bonus and allows her to apply a buff onto the party, and also it increases her base attack by quite a lot. Her main thing that Haniel needs is base attack, and she gets this from her levels and her arc. So you want to max these out as soon as possible. She's also one of the easiest characters to level up and max out in effectiveness due to this, because all she really needs is levels and her arc leveled up. So you're going to want to uncap her weapon as soon as possible, but this isn't the only weapon option that she has. If we look at but this one here, which you get from doing the Narutopedia blessing thing a bunch of times, or stealing his coins, this thing is wild. It grants one of the following random effects when the user casts an ultimate. Recovers 20% of max HP for a team member with the lowest HP. Grants a shield. Or recovers 10% of HP to all enemies. This can be triggered once every 30 seconds. So this actually makes Haniel into probably the best healer in the game. Also, it's an S tier arc, so it has a high base attack. So the drop off on buffs that you get from this aren't that much, but this is a significant buff in her attack and her psych damage. So this is the preferable one, but if you really need sustain, this is always an option. Anyway, other than that, in terms of console, the main thing that you want to have is a speedy hedgehog, right? This is probably the best cartridge in the game, and you can actually just apply it onto anyone. It just gives all allies attack 15% for 20 seconds after the wearer casts an ultimate. You can actually make teams of like off element just spamming ultimate to keep this buff up for all party members. But because Haniel's already a buffer, this is just doubling up in usage case, if you know. Anyway, other than that, in terms of her awakenings, I don't know really which one is good. Just try and get her all. Like, by this time, like, even if you're free to play, you'll get enough pulls to be able to get all of the 4 stars eventually. It's just a matter of time. But the main thing that you want to level up is her skill. If we look at this, right? It gives an attack bonus ratio based on its skill level. So you want to max out this skill level as high as possible. Other than that, all the other skills really don't matter. Like, her ultimate doesn't do that much damage. Her base attack doesn't do much damage. This is something about her on-fieldness. This one is pretty good if you're running a kind of chaos team, which is going to be the next railway. So I'd pick this up if you want a runner with Daffodil. But otherwise, Daffodil is not really her best team. I would argue it's Stain. But other than that, as you can see, main focus is her arc, her cartridge, and actually, see the stats and the mods don't matter whatsoever. Like, it does not increase her attack buff. Like, none of the modules that are like featured in her cartridge or whatever really matter. You can just slap on whatever mods that you want. So she's a good like she's a good like place for putting all those gold mods that you really have nothing good for, if you know what I mean. And yeah, other than that, let me go through some of the formations that would use Haniel to her best abilities. So first of all, I just want to say that Haniel is the #1 flex spot for any team. Doesn't matter about the cycles of the team. Because we don't really have like a buffer for every single element, Haniel just is the best 4th spot if you don't have anything for it. And basically will always be probably one of the best 4 spots. Like, the 4th spot's generally a flex, and yeah, she can just place herself in any team. For free to play Stain, we have Skia is the main damage dealer, as well as the Remora caster, as well as the Stain enabler. We would use the main character for cycling into Remora and building more recharge intensity. Aurelia would be your crowd control. She would use it to like her ultimate and her skill to sort of gather mobs so Skias can nuke them, as well as the MC. But this is basically just the free-to-play team. You have Hathor. This is sort of the team that you would want to use. Just dump the MC entirely because basically he's not going to help you do more Lakshana damage. But yeah, this team would sort of struggle with CC a little bit. But this would be your maximized like Stain team, if you know what I mean. You could also just dump Skia for Daffodil, but I think Daffodil works for more Discord focused teams, which I'm going to go into next. For Discord focused teams, this is obviously the budget option. You always need a 5-star for Discord teams, so you're sort of stuck with that. However, the premium option definitely would be replacing Adler for Sakiri. This means you double up on attack buffs and CC. You have Aurelia's CC, and you have Sakiri's CC, and you have Daffodil as the main damage dealer with the buffs from both Sakiri and Haniel. Also, Aurelia can throw her own weight around as well, as she is actually statted to be towards a main damage DPS. Obviously, if you're fighting a boss battle, you can replace Aurelia with Fadia, or you can even use like Bai Kang or something like that for more DPS. Obviously, this is more for crowd control, for doing the railways and stuff like that, but doubling up on your incantation could actually increase your damage quite a lot. Another option obviously is adding like a main DPS from the Anima line. Daffodil isn't actually like a main DPS, so she actually struggles with doing a lot of damage. So you could replace Aurelia with Nanali, replace her with Ji-Yeon, or you could replace her with Mint, and you could get some pretty good results. So this would probably, yeah, like, you know. Also, of course, finally, there's Charge. I think the best Charge participant is Chiz. You could use Ji-Yeon for crowd control, or you could use Nanali for more like DPS for boss fights. Anyway, other than that, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if I got anything wrong. Another thing you could also do is Skia can equip Sakiri's buffer weapon and sort of buff the party, and you can replace Hathor with Skia. But it's really up to you if you want to do that. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching, and let me know what character you want me to do next. Ciao, ciao.